What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How we doing today? Welcome in. Looks like my okay, there we go. My chart wasn't loading for a bit. How's everyone doing today? What's up, Bill? Happy Monday, my man. Welcome in anybody watching. How are we? Let me know in the chat. Hola, Gonzalo. Welcome back, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. So we could just be having two legs down to about the 41.58 level where this second leg is drawn, but we'll see. We'll see. Very choppy, nothing too significant in the downside, just we'll see. Where did we close? So we're right near where the close was from Friday. Rin, how's it going? We'll see what kind of day we're in today. Who knows? Hey, that's the goal, Rin. You always want those runners, but I don't know if it could happen every day. But hey, if it does. If it does, then you're a beast. Hey, Rosales, ¿cómo estás? So no real clear price action. There might be some people out there with a downtrend like this, but I really think it's too early. Yeah, it looks like a second entry long. That's why these two legs look like a second entry long at a larger time frame, like Rosales is saying on the 10K chart. You can see those clear two legs. So really don't want to take a short, really don't want to take a long at the moment. Like nothing too convincing at the moment. We are below the EMA, but that's it. Tanner, you're looking for the 10K second entry long to fail? Yeah, I mean, I think we could definitely keep pushing lower. But nothing really signaling any momentum to the downside or the upside. I mean, obviously we've traded down. We've only traded down like 15 points from the very high, so even though it looks like a significant downward move, it's like a 15-point move, which is not a lot. But we could be getting a failed breakout here of this mini congestion, but looks like we're just getting that breakout right now. So See if we keep pushing above the EMA. We can look for a long. Otherwise, if we keep pushing below the EMA, we'll switch gears again. But if we do put this wide term trend, it does fit off the lows very nicely. Let's see what a midline would look like. So who knows, this could be valid. Let's see if we react to the top side. But this price action is nothing too interesting happening at the moment. Okay, so we're basically forming a second entry short opportunity. Let's see how this bar forms. Could be a opportunity to trap some longs. We'll see if we keep going lower, if we break below this bearish bar. It looks like there's some hesitation. Good morning, Grandpa Roger. So if we do work lower, I'm gonna wait for a lower high. Might just be at the midline of potential range. So if we are reversing and going higher, I don't want to just force a short. Might be time for the hoodie. And the glasses. Oh yeah, baby. Now we're in philosophical mode. And we're in game mode. We're in day trading god mode. It's on Rosales. Okay, so looks like we are reacting off the midline of the day. So there's a couple things that could happen. We'd just be having some stalling before testing the EMA, going back up, testing the highs of the day, or we might push back below the EMA and then work to the lows. ERP, what's up? Let's go. Tone man. Good to see you, bro. Let's see if we get a lower high here. Guess not happening just yet. Smash that like button, as ERP says. Smash that like button, eh? Okay, so the way I'm seeing this is that we had a leg up, we had a break, now we have a new high. So we might just be getting another mini range. We'll have to wait and see. How's everyone's weekend? Let me know what you guys did. You do anything exciting? You go skydiving? You go do anything anything interesting? Nutty bar trading. Thank you, you too. Good luck, good luck. Michael watched UFC fights and slept. Hey, gotta catch up on that sleep. I did not have a fun time waking up this morning, that's for sure. I was dreaming, my alarm went off, and I was still dreaming when I opened my eyes. I was like, man, I thought it was 2 a.m. I thought I had 4 more hours to go. New player in the game from Paris. How you doing, Squeeze? Welcome in. So it does make sense that we're just stacked here. Definitely don't want to take a first entry. Just gonna wait for a second entry if we get one. We got people from all over the world in here, baby. Got some Canadians, Americans. Rosales. We got from Paris. Rosales, where are you from? Or is it Gonzalo? I think from Argentina, right? Oh no, Rosales is from Toronto too. Alright, good to see you, Tanner. Hope you stay along the ride. What kind of style do you trade? Or where'd you learn to trade? Okay, Rosal was born in Mexico. Okay. Okay, now we're reversing. Was looking to potentially go short, but it happened very, very fast. But we could be getting that second entry long now. But a very, very big stem on the bar. Okay, Tanner. Yeah, so you learn from Pat's trading system. Nice. Yeah, so I'm in the same boat. I watched his videos for many years. Started trading, but obviously with his method, I mean, I never got any like premium subscription or anything like that, but I think his YouTube videos are more than enough to get the system down. But with any trading method, including price action trading system, you basically have to develop your own set of rules on top of that, your own understanding, and that just comes from experience, from trading day in and day out. But squeeze S&P, okay, mainly S&P. Nice, Gonzalo. Football, padel. What's padel? River Plate game. I don't know what River Plate game is. What, Gonzalo, where are you from? Yeah, so the downtrend could get a new extreme. I just prefer to see it as a range, because even though this is a downtrend, it really looks like one clear leg down, sideways movement, and then another mini leg down. And yeah, the 10K second entry long failed. So yeah, you can either look at the 10K chart, or you can just analyze it like one leg down, break. I mean, you can even consider this as a leg, but it looks too wide for me. I just prefer trying the concise legs. Break, new low, try to go higher, break, new high. Now we're working lower. So I think we're just trying to target the lows of the day right now. Tanner, do you just have a scalp and a runner, or how do you have your trade set up? And what's your scalp size? Okay, so we could be getting a failed second entry long here. Just first entry, second entry long, but we're below the EMA. Could be getting a nice bearish bar, but I'm gonna stay out of this just because these two strong bullish bars. Rather wait for the lower high, especially we're so close to the lows of the day. All right, that's what I thought. I thought you were from Argentina, Gonzalo. I didn't know if it was Gonzalo or Rosales from Argentina, but now I know Gonzalo. Oh, River Plate is a Real Madrid from Argentina. Ah, okay. Tanner used to go for 2 points. Yep. If I trade with a runner, I usually use price action or take it at 1-to-1. Okay, nice. Yeah, so I'm basically in the same boat. I used to do the same thing. I was like, oh my god, why are people going for 1-point scout? 2 points is the way to go, because at least you see on the charts when you look back, you might look back at your trades like on a specific day and be like, oh my, I took 10 trades and every single one would have worked for 2 points. But when I started tracking all my trades over many months, like a year and a half, for me, I found 1.25 points, so 5 ticks from 1 tick behind the close of a signal bar. So using a limit order, if I didn't use it would basically be saving 2 points from, or 2 ticks from using a stop market order. So 1 tick behind the signal bar close, 5 ticks from there. That's what I found for myself is the highest win rate. And I would encourage you to track your runners as well, because you said one runner. I thought you meant, you take, I'm reading Squeeze's comment, but if you take your runner out at 1-to-1, I think you're leaving some room on the table, or a lot of points on the table in the long run, because last week I on stream got like a 20-point runner. If you're taking it out at 1-to-1, you're not going to have the opportunity to have your runners drastically change your math like that. So some runners do go for like 6 to 8 points, and then it might come all the way back and take you out. It's rare that happens, but when you refer to your runner using a price action stop, what do you mean by that? Okay, yeah, so Squeeze uses 3 contracts, 1 point and 1 runner. But yeah, I think a lot of the time people overlook the power of runners, because one of the most important things is just how you manage runners. Like, you might take it out at 1-to-1, but I think the math in the long run favors people who let the runners just ride and give them room, and just trailing at the swing low or swing highs, I think leads to the biggest profit potential. Oh, okay, Tanners. Yeah, so you do that. You move it behind the, or above or below the swing highs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, occasionally if I really don't think a runner is gonna end up happening, like for a big move, I'll take it out at a couple points, or just like 1 point. Yeah, Navo. You could also wait for measured moves, or just take your runners out at support and resistance for sure. But also, the runners can become so powerful sometimes when a measured move appears, and then people trying to get out at the measured moves but not paying attention to the real context, then they just get trapped. So the measured move turns into like 2 measured moves, if that makes sense. Like, you reach a measured move and then just keep going in that direction. Yeah, and we got a second entry short right here. So we went up, went down again, 2 legs up. So if we get a lower high closing below the EMA, I'ma look to go short. Okay, Tanner, yeah, you track everything. Over the last 2 years, your average potential swing for a runner, if you had a static stop, would be about 9 to 10 points. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. And Tanner, where do you enter? Do you use a market order, limit order, and then when you scalp, where does your runner go to? Break even +1, break even +2. And Tanner, what do you mean? Okay, you only use stops. All right, so yeah, we're different in that regard. Yeah, obviously it's frustrating. I missed like four trades on Friday trying to use a limit order, and it can definitely get frustrating, but it's just part of the game. It's just part of the game. And Tanner, when you say your potential swing for a runner if you had a static stop, are you saying like if you just left your stop at break even? Okay, we just had a significant quick move down. Yeah, Navo. Yeah, so I'm similar to you in that regard. I would rather miss certain trades than not really concerned about the slippage, but oh man, I missed this lower high. And I wasn't paying attention to this lower high here. And I was looking away from the screen. I would have loved to take this lower high. I was looking at something else. Okay, we might be getting a failed second entry long. And a second entry short. But we did make a break and a new low of this leg down. Okay, so Tanner, you're saying when you ran the numbers for leaving your stop where it is, when you enter and then you take the scalp but never even move it to break even. Okay, interesting. So you're saying the runner would have went 9 to 10 points, but does that take into account losing trades as well? Or are you saying only on successful trades that if you just left your runner at where you entered and then you would have got 9 to 10 points if you obviously won the trade, I'm assuming. But is that 9 to 10 points on average for only the winning trades or taking into account losing trades as well? Gonzalo, you're talking about this bar for a higher low? Yeah, I mean, the only thing I was concerned about was that it was below the EMA. And we were already, like before, we already broke above the EMA and then got rejected. So at this point, you really didn't know if we were going to continue working up. Obviously, there was a lot of buying pressure after the fact, but I mean, at this point, all you know is that we're making lower highs and lower lows. Gotcha, Tanner. Yeah, so for all trades, your runner would have been 10 points. Wow, interesting. Okay, so once again, we bounce at the midline. So we really just have a range within the overall range. This would have been a nice, nice lower high. If the signal bar had been very bearish. Tanner, yeah. So I haven't even withdrawn from Apex yet. I only started this PA about a week and a half ago. So I'm just building it up right now. Just building it up, and I mean, a lot of people complain about the withdrawal limits, but if your long-term goal is to really build the account and have it for a very, very long time, then I'm not concerned about the withdrawals. I'll probably just take the minimum withdrawal. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, in the long run, like I'm hoping to have these PAs for I mean, we'll see for a lifetime. No, I don't trade the NQ, just ES. I'm ES born and raised. Just focusing on that. Rosales, third touch on the trend line on a bullish channel. I don't know what bullish channel you're really referring to, but it's times like these where I really wouldn't focus on wide trends. Like, it's clear we're just in a range, so I'm just focusing on this leg down at the moment. But we could just be bouncing right now. I know you're referring to the 10K chart, but even if there's like a third touch on a trend line right now, the context of the moment is we're just sideways. So even if there's an uptrend like this, is that what you're, yeah, like that, people are gonna get trapped if you're just gonna go long right here, because the overall context is that we're not we're not in an uptrend, you know? We're just sideways right now. Like, yeah, we're working up slowly, like, but in reality, I mean, let's measure it from here to here. That's one leg. I mean, we made two legs up, basically had another push, but I prefer to just only pay attention to today's price action. And yeah, we could be having a bearish imbalance right now as well. So we basically couldn't reach the top side of the range. We went to the midline and there weren't enough buyers. So I mean, here we're having a triple bottom right here. But I'm gonna wait to see if we get a higher low before going long. Rin, are you talking about an inactive fee for NinjaTrader? I'm pretty sure you do get an inactivity fee. But ever since I started with Apex, I mean, shit, I haven't even been paying attention to the fees on NinjaTrader. I gotta look into that myself. Because I still connect to NinjaTrader Continuum and Rhythmic. Yeah, you could just use like one micro contract. RS, how are you able to trade on Apex and have 20k days? Well, I'm using 20 accounts right now. Trade copier. But I mean, really, 10 of the accounts are PAs and 10 are evals, so it depends if you want to. But also, like, the money's not yours until you withdraw it. So even though it's in a trading account, it's really not yours until it's in your own bank account. So keep that in mind as well. The fees for Apex, well, I when I got 10 PA accounts, I just went with the lifetime option. So I paid $150, right around $150 for the 10 accounts. So like 1,500. No, not over 1,000 per month. No. So the 10 evals, it was like I got it with 80% off, so it was like $33 times 10. So it was like 330 bucks. And then I paid the lifetime fee for the PA accounts. But it's a lot less compared to what I was risking trading with my own money, because I was trading my own money for like a year and a half, and then I was like, wait a second, I can scale up with these prop firms. Like, I never even looked into it. So that's the goal right now. Damn, Navo. Wait, how come you're paying 1,800 a month for your PAs? Do you have 20 PAs? Do you have 20 PAs times like the $80 for the non-lifetime option? Oh man. Oh, but you, even with the new rule, you can't. They don't give you the option to switch over. Yeah, because I know if you're just getting a new PA, you can only either get the lifetime option or the monthly fee. But I didn't know if you already had an account, they didn't even give you the option. So yeah, just keep those profits up, get those withdrawals, and it'll be all worth it. I'm using I'm trading minis. I'm trading minis. So yeah. Yeah, that's basically what I say. Like when you get one PA account on the 50K account, it's really like you paid $33 to get $2,500 worth of value. So that's exactly how I see it. So even if you trade two contracts on the E-mini, it's very risky with only $2,500. But it's really not even $2,500. It's less a lot of the time if you have a runner, because if you start building profit and then don't get out of your trade at the very high point of where you were at during the trade, the $2,500 of the trailing threshold will go down. Got you, F Zen. Yeah, minis. I mean, let's pull up the E-mini or the micros. It's not like the same exact price action as you get on the minis. Let's pull it up. That's why I prefer to just trade on the E-mini. Yeah, there's just like very little price action on the micros compared to what you get on this. So this is the micro chart. Obviously very similar, but not quite the same. Yeah, less volume. Okay, so looks like we had one leg up. Could be getting a second leg to these highs. Then we could either work back down into this range, or this might be the final push before we test the highs of the day. Who knows? But we could be getting a second entry short right here. We did have a leg up, break, new high. But we could also keep working up a little bit more before going down. So yeah, we're getting that lower high. No trigger yet. But I think in these scenarios, it's better not to just take the second entry, but to wait for the lower high confirmation that we're going back down, because we could just be making another leg up. What do your bars look like, Navo? Okay, you just reloaded everything? I mean, I've asked this before, but does anyone know if it matters if I'm also connected to NinjaTrader Continuum as well as Rhythmic? Because that might be why I have slightly different bars. Okay, so a measured move would get us exactly to this swing high. I mean, I'm connected to both just because I have both. Well, and I'm connected to both because in one of the videos that Apex put out when I was setting up the accounts initially, the guy said, he said you can connect to both. But I don't know if there's any benefit to do so. If you trade on your money account or your own money, you would need the other. No. Well, if you're trading with your own money, you don't need Rhythmic. I'm only connected to Rhythmic because I obviously have the Apex accounts. But I don't know if there's any benefit into connecting to Rhythmic and NinjaTrader Continuum. Okay. Greg, you got a good trade at 11 p.m. my time? That's an interesting time to trade for sure. So right around here? Or here? I don't know, it looks very, very choppy. Failed second entry short at the bottom of the range. So right around here. First entry short, second entry short failure. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so we basically got those two measured legs up to the top of the range. I'm expecting that we probably will go back down. For my evals, I was also using 2 contracts per account. I just prefer 2 contracts. I mean, I would use less, but I just like having at least one runner. I've also considered only using a runner as a contract. But in that case, you would enter trades and then get very little profit most of the time. But it's obviously half the risk with only one contract. Yeah, I did 1 scalp, 1 runner. I mean, I'm still on 10 evals right now. I'm on 10 PAs and 10 evals, so I'm still doing that. One scalp, 1 runner. Okay, so we could be getting a lower high here. It's just so congested at the moment. Could be tempting though. We take out all these stops. Looks like we missed it with the limit though. It's alright though. It's alright. It's alright. See if we get another lower high. Failed second entry long. You got in there, Tanner, the lower high. Nice. Try to sneak it in with a limit, but yeah. That's what happens when you only use limit orders. You can miss trade sometimes. But I really only get, going back to getting angry when you miss trades, I only get frustrated if I miss a trade using a limit and then it goes on to lead to a big runner. But that really doesn't happen that much. That's why I use limits also, because a lot of the times when I miss a trade using a limit order, the trade will make the scalp and quickly go back anyway. So if I did have a runner and used a stop market order, I would have been taken out at this point either way. But now if we get another lower high, then we can try to sneak in with limit again. And also, when you're using a trade copier, it's a little more risky to use a market order because you could have a little slippage that'll lead to different entries with the different accounts. So it'll be a tricky situation sometimes, where you might think you're out of a trade, but then a couple accounts are still in the trade, and then you have to use the positions tab in NinjaTrader to monitor if you're still in the trade or not, and then it could lead to some trouble. Yeah, so like Morgan saying, I was looking for a failed second entry, but looks like we're just trying to keep going higher. So if we do break above these swing highs, we might just have the momentum to reach the top of the range and make new highs for the day. So yeah, going back to the wide term uptrend, obviously now it could come into play. I mean, it did come into play. We definitely bounced there, but we're definitely still just in some sideways action. So it's definitely a confirmation of that. So who knows? We might just be in a wedge as well. That's what it looks like to me. ERP, yeah, I trade breakouts. Well, I look to fade the breakouts. So here we had a breakout of the top. I'm looking to fade it and go back into the range. The high of the trading range. Well, I don't go short blindly at the top of a range. There has to be a specific setup. So I like to wait for a lower high like this. I was looking to go short here with this lower high to go short back into the range. But I used a limit order and then didn't get filled. Lower high of the body of that red candle? What do you mean? What do you mean of the body of that red candle? Okay, could be getting another lower high. So yeah, ERP, I was looking to go short here, yes, on the bearish bar. Okay, so I am ignoring this this uptrend that I've drawn. So we'll see if it comes into play or not. We ticked, or we basically ticked right to our limit order, but we didn't have one more push down so we could get filled. Let's see if we do though. What do your bars look like, Gonzalo? Okay, we ticked through, nice. Okay, so now the interesting part, do we take out the runner? See, like, now that we're in a range, I am considering just taking out the runner, but then again, anything could happen. You took it, nice, Morgan. So let's see if people trying to use this uptrend will get trapped, trying to go long just based off of that. So that's basically what I was trying to explain before. Like, you can have this uptrend drawn, but in reality, we're day traders, so we're only trading today's price action. So I think this is why we're having a nice push down, because people saw this lineup. I had it drawn, but even within the trade, I said I'm gonna ignore that uptrend. I mean, we're price action traders based on today's price action, not yesterday's. So let's see if we can get a nice runner. We'll see. We're at new lows of the day. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did with my other runner from last week. I'm just going to trail it at every swing high we have. If we do get a runner, then we get one. If we end up coming back and taking my stop out, it is what it is. But that's just how I play the runners. But we are in a range, so we could just trade back up into the range. So we'll see. Definitely don't want it to just go back and take my stop out. Definitely want to trap some more shorts. Or trap some more longs, I mean. Could be getting that right here. Let's see if this this bar can finish bearish. We get one more tick down, then I'm going to trail my stop. Okay, there we go. So 3.25 points. Not bad, not bad. If we get taken out here, it's fine. Definitely hoping we push lower, make a new low, trap some more longs who went long with this bar. Two matching highs here, so let's go. Let's get some downward momentum. But once again, we are just in a range. But then again, people buying blindly at the bottom of the range could get trapped right here. We need one more tick down. One more tick. Okay. So let's see how low we can go. How low can we go? Okay, we're about seven, almost 8 points to the low of the move. I secured about half of it. Would love to get an 80-90% of it. And if you are extra patient and you wait for the nice high probability setups, the runners will obviously come at a much higher rate compared to when you force trades and don't wait for the high probability setups. All right, Tanner, you're out. Peace. Thanks for tuning in. Glad to see you. Have a good one. Have a good one. Go enjoy the day. So let's see what a measured move would look like. Measured move would take us down to around 4150, 4151. See if we can get that. Definitely don't want to see see this upward movement. Because a lot of the times, even if we do continue working down and make new lows for the day and do work to that 4150 level, a lot of the times we will just come back and take these stops out and then work lower. So that's another thing to keep in mind as well with the runners. Might be in some sort of downtrend like this. So let's see. We might be right near the midline of a downtrend. All right, Greg. Yeah. If you get that confidence, might as well start training with a runner as well. But definitely it's a grind to have one contract without a runner. But it'll sharpen your skills, no doubt. Okay, so if we had a move below this bearish signal bar, I would have trailed my stop, but I like to wait for a clear swing high. So even though this is a nice bearish bar, we didn't trigger below it, so technically it's not really a swing high. But man, we're one tick away from taking our stop out. ERP, you're looking to short? Alright, let's go. Join the party. Greg, you've simulated the whole week and crushed it. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, remember, there's no reason to be fearful when you're trading. You only want to project good thoughts, and good outcomes will surely follow. Because if you have those fearful thoughts, negative thoughts, that's basically what you're conjuring up in your own reality. You wanna only bring those good thoughts, those good feelings. Then it'll lead to confidence, lead to good trading, lead to taking trades you know you should take, and you gotta just conquer that fear. Take over. Don't let it take over you. Okay, I really want to see pushes lower, because one more tick above these bars and we'll get stopped out. But I think we are potentially at the midline of a downtrend. Might be trading up though, we'll see. Just some slow movement at the moment. Alright, we're taking out. Nothing too crazy, but solid trade nonetheless. So yeah, let's see if we end up trading back into this range. Go back to the highs. But a lot of things to consider right now. You didn't get filled, Greg. Were you going long? Because this is a nice higher low here. If you're just paying attention to this leg, we had a break, new low, higher low here. I mean, I wasn't gonna take a higher low when I already had a runner going, but the only thing to consider was that we did trade well below the previous low of the day, so it was a little premature to go long there. If we get another higher low, it'll be a failed second entry short. Then I'll look to go long. Yeah, I mean, Greg, it's normal to have slightly different charts. I'm gonna stick with my chart though. I like my chart. Trying to change me? Trying to change my chart, man? I like my chart. What's wrong with it? Okay, so yeah, Navo, you already had a failed second entry short. Somewhere around here. Alright, peace out, Greg. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you once again. Virtually, at least. So yeah, either way, if we get a nice high or low here, it'll be a confirmation of that failed second entry short. And on my chart, it'll just be a failed second entry short. But the price action still works regardless. Okay, we are working lower though. So now that we shot below the EMA like that, I'm gonna switch gears and look for a lower high. See if we can get that nice push, attempt to go above the EMA and then trap all the longs. Keep working lower. Okay, so we've had that trigger. I'm gonna get my limit order prepared. Okay, hopefully this bar doesn't finish too big because looks like that trap already occurred. We already triggered below the bar, so it's an engulfing bar. So yeah, man. Unfortunately, just went without us. Too big of a bar at this point. Alright, see you, Greg. See you, Greg, if you're still here. Peace out. You got Phil Little Silas? Nice. So let's see If we redraw the downtrend we had from earlier, see if that midline is still coming into play. Yeah, I really think we might just be trying to basically go to that 4150 level. Let's see if we have a measured move like this. So from the high to the initial low right before the market open, right at market open, to the most recent significant high, it'll also take us to that 4150 level. So I think we're most likely going down here. So it's really times like these where I'm like, all right, maybe I'll place a bet. Maybe I'll put one contract here. 4160, let's say you sell at 4160 and you put your stop loss up here, 4164. So let's say you enter a trade right now. Your target is let's say 4152. So you'd be risking 4 points to get 8 points. So let's see if you went short 4160 right here, had a target of 4152, that would be an 8-point target for half the risk. So 2 to 1. I'm not going to do it because that's not my style of trading, but it's an interesting thing to look at nonetheless. Also, if we have a measured move like that, it'll get us to right about 4152, 4151.75. See if we get another bearish bar here. Could be a failed second entry long. But we did not get a clear new high of this most recent leg up as well. So we could be having that break, attempt to a new high. So that's really the risk. If you went short prematurely, prices could just work back here, take you out, and then go down. But really anything could happen right now. Anything can happen. Okay. Looks like we might be trying to take those stops out. So there definitely are people who are looking at the measured moves, went short right around where we're talking about, 4160, attempting to get about 8 points, risking 4. But as a scalper, as a day trader with that kind of method, I'm waiting for a specific setup just to get a scalp, and then if anything comes out of it extra, then it does. But I think it's just more profitable in the long run to focus on scalp trading. At least for my personality, I like to have a higher win rate. Don't like to risk too much, and I like to be right more than I'm wrong. So there are methods out there where you could just be at like a 50% win rate, but still make some money based off of just your risk reward. But if you're only right 50% of the time, you're not really building that much confidence. You're building confidence in terms of the profit, but for my personality, my style of trading, I want to be in that 80-90% win rate. Okay, we are trying to work lower. The bar started out bullish at the last second, closed right on its low, so we'll see if this next bar does the same. We might just be trapping shorts, working higher. See if we get a higher low. Or if we push below the EMA, then we'll switch gears again, look to go short. So really, just some confusion in the market right now. Just going up and down. All right, and we are officially working lower, it seems. At least in terms of the last two bars. But see if we can come back, test the EMA, have a lower high that we can enter short, and then get a nice 30-point runner. How about that? Okay, so we're attempting to go back up. This is almost the setup I was looking for. If we keep pushing above this bullish bar, then reverse at the EMA, be a nice lower high setup. Okay, there we go, there we go. But nothing too interesting right now. Looks like we're just in a mini trading range. This is an interesting spot right here. So if we're just playing these range rules based on this mini range we got, if we get a higher low, we might just be trying to test the high of this leg because we still haven't gotten that. We just had a break, no new high. But then again, we've just been trending lower, so it's risky to take a long right now. But depending on how this bar prints, it might be worth the risk. What's up, Squeeze? Do I only trade swing moves or sometimes in range like right now between 57 and 60? No, I sometimes trade these. I trade everything. I trade higher lows, swing second entries, failed breakouts. But it is difficult to tell. Yeah, just like you, Squeeze, everything. I don't discriminate. It's just difficult to tell if we will push up, though. I'm gonna stay out of it. Because we might just be in the middle of the range. If this is valid. One stop. Good morning, good morning. Hey, don't speak too soon. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in the rest of this trading day. We just gotta wait it out. One stop. You can't make anything interesting happen? I thought you can control these markets. Thought you can control him with the snap of a finger. So hopefully we can keep working lower, at least get something interesting. But I still think we're trying to get to the bottom side of this trend channel. So going back to what we were talking about before, if you had entered that trade 41.60, had your stop at 41.64, you'd still be in that short. You'd have to be wading through all this madness, but you'd still be in it. Scarface, what's going on, man? How you doing? And by the way, just a reminder, 90% off Apex. 90% off Apex Trader Funding. Got my discount code. But yeah, if you guys want to start trading with Apex, low risk just based on the amount of money you put in versus the potential you can get out. If you could use my discount code, keep this channel running. Appreciate anyone who's used it thus far as well. Short, looking to go short, Scarface. I'm predicting we're going to 41.52. 41.52 is my target, right around here. I think we're gonna get another leg down. So if we measure this leg, that's 41.54. If you measure it all the way to the bottom where we reversed, it's right around 41.52, 41.51.75 to be exact. But man, we're just chopping for the last like 45 minutes or so. 35 minutes. All right, let's see if we reach the high of this leg up. That's my next target if we're gonna keep working higher. So let's see, Scarface. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen here? Let me know. Definitely a lot of selling pressure right here. So the range might be something like this. But even though we're zoomed in right now, this entire range is only about 5 points. So something else to keep in mind, if you're going to trade in the middle of this, you only got a couple points between the high or the low. So definitely want to either take a short at the highs, or if you're going to go long, somewhere down here in the middle, it's definitely going to be tricky. Basically where we're at right now. So once again, if we did enter that trade 41.60, you still wouldn't be stopped out. Definitely, yeah. So probabilities is that we're probably going lower. I don't know where you're calculating that probability though. But obviously we've just been having pushes down, followed by zones of congestion, another push down, zone of congestion. Probably we're going to get another leg down. Who knows how long it could take? Who knows if it will happen for sure? But that's what I'm betting on. Yeah, consolidation move. So my bet, my intuition is telling me that we're most likely going to have another move down. I think it's too early to just sell because right now we're just in the middle of this trading range for sure. I think before we do work down, we might have to test this high. You're looking at 41.43 Scarface, all right? Why 41.43? If we have a measured move from here down to here, another measured move, that'll take us right around 41.52 as well. So that's my target, right around 41.52, right around 41.50 really. I'm on a 2000 tick chart. What are you using? Scarface? Okay, it could be a second entry short. New low, went up. First entry short, went up again. Second entry. It's also a lower high. If it happens. But I really think we're trying to test this high. I really think we're trying to go to 41.64. If we get to 41.64, then the buyers might just lose some steam, and it could be a signal to go lower. Okay, there we go. We've basically made that new high. So once again, this price action definitely works because you must respect even the short-term legs. We're definitely in a downtrend. We've been trending down the entirety of the day, but when you have such a strong move up like this, we have a break, no do test at a new high. A lot of the times we're going to come back and test it. Definitely a tempting short right here though. Depending on if we get a nice bearish bar. An aggressive setup. But it might be worth the risk. Trying to enter with a limit order. No, I'm gonna wait for a lower high though. If we do go lower. Let's see if we can get a lower high. Okay, we're going lower as expected. Okay, you use the 1 minute and the 15-minute Scarface. No ticks. High low candle. Interesting. Okay. Do you trade the ES as well? Yeah, Scarface. I also only trade the ES exclusively. You got stuck in that chop tone, man? Man. Yeah, it's tough. It happens sometimes. Man, I'm a little bit angry. Not angry, but thinking I might have missed a nice short here. Bouncing off the trend. Failed breakout, second entry short. Many reasons to go short. Didn't get filled initially. Bounced off the entry. You took that short, Ryan. Nice. Took it for 3 points. I mean, I think we might be going for a okay, it was 63, right around 63. I'm thinking we're going for like a 12-13 point move. But we'll see. So sometimes if you do wait for the lower high, it doesn't happen, as in what we're having now. We just pushed all the way down. You took that short. Squeeze took that short. Not a short squeeze, though. So yeah, we're working lower. Man, that's why when we started working lower, I was like, man, I missed that trade. Yep, so let's see if we get that 12-point move we were calling. You're not all day on stream. What's domage? Okay, so I was calling for 41.52. We're at 41.54. Man, missed that trade. Man. It happens, it happens. You pulled your order. I mean, yeah, I pulled my order too. I don't think I would have got filled anyway, but it ticked off my order, it ticked off my entry. French. Oh, too bad I'm not all day on stream. Oh, I see. Dommage. Yeah. I don't know. I'll be on stream for a while today. Maybe I will go an all-day session. We'll see. Man, I'm pissed about that short though. But Ryan, that's why I think. I mean, Ryan, I don't know your exact trading method. Do you have a runner as well, or do you only go for scalps? But if you went for 3 points, you'd be leaving a good amount of room on the table. I appreciate that, DTW forex. We gotta grow this channel, baby. I appreciate it. Who else have you watched? I mean, I don't even know many streamers out there, but just curious. Oh, Scarface, you always use runners. Or I mean, you use a scalp and a runner, or literally only runners. So I've thought about that. Sometimes it makes sense to just trade for a while with only using a runner and then having a break even. Like that triggers once the scalp is made. Scarface is French. I'm gonna go visit Paris. My goal is Paris Olympics next year. That's my goal. I might see you there in Paris. V. Wilson, price action trading system, Hermit trader. Patrick Wyland, trades by Matt. Yeah, I know Patrick Wyland and trades by Matt are massive. They got the big channels. Hermit? I don't know who Hermit is. V Wilson. I've seen some of his videos, but he doesn't trade live. Yeah, FZen. I mean, I've missed several trades just in the past couple trading sessions with limit orders. But I appreciate that DTW forex. I'm gonna try to keep it up. I'm gonna try to keep it up. I'm gonna need your guys' support. Let's blow this channel up. How do we make the YouTube algorithm blow this channel up? Who knows? But we're all following along in this journey. I just started live streaming a couple weeks ago. It's been going decent. Yeah, that's how I feel with the market orders as well, because sometimes you can have slippage, and if you're using a trade copier like I am, it's a tough situation when you're not all in the same entry point among many accounts. So that's why I kind of need to use limit orders because of that. Twitter just posts like 15-second clips and a blow up Twitter. All right, Twitter. Yeah, maybe Twitter, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. I'm just so lazy to to edit anything. That's the main reason I started live streaming, so I wouldn't have to edit videos and record them, because I think for me it's just easier just to record myself trading. Rent a Lambo. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna buy a Lambo once I make enough money for that. We'll see. Nah, but I'm just trying to be transparent too. Maybe I'll just grow organically on YouTube. That's also a possibility too. Slowly grinding. Or you guys help me out. Or I do the Andrew Tate method, where I have my loyal subscribers who post clips for me and then help me that way. So if anyone wants to do that, hey, that'll help me out. Oh, if I go into other streams chats, that's true. Yeah, if people recognize me. All right, should I go pop into who should I go pop into? Exactly. The art of trading is definitely more important. Okay, so whew, we reached that 4152 level and skyrocketed down. Man, could have had a nice runner here. If we entered 4163, oh man. Matt Patrick, bye money. Bye money. Can you guys, how about this? If anyone is feeling kind enough to go into anyone's stream, it'll be more powerful if anyone else goes into there and says, "Hey, everyone, go check out Moo. Go check out Moo Trades." That'll be even more powerful than me doing anything. Oh, I mean, I'm checking out Bye Bye Money, but I don't think he's live anymore. He trades Al Brooks' method and Pat's method. Okay. So similar method to me then. No, but seriously, if anyone out there wants to help me out, you enjoy watching the stream, go leave some comments anywhere. Hey, Moo Trades, help him out, watch him, test him out. Bye Bye Money made all his money packaging an indicator on Thinkorswim and NinjaTrader, and then he pretty much just traded off a demo. Yeah, see, some people are like that where they just use a demo account and live stream and then just use that to grow their following. Let's see. I'll show you guys what I'm on right now. My accounts. He's a programmer. Oh, he's a programmer. Alright, well, these are my accounts. 10 evals at the top here, 10 PAs. Here's the profit for the day from that one trade. Man, 30,000 on an indicator. So what, he sells the indicator? You guys would know better than me. UK futures trader. Yeah, I've seen. I like UK futures trader. I've seen some of his live streams. Okay, you get the indicator if you sub to his Discord. Interesting. So yeah, if I had taken this short up here around 41.63, I would have gotten my runner taken out at 41.53. So it would have been a 10-point runner, man. Sucks that you missed those trades using limits sometimes though. It's all right. What's up, unknown user? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Do I have any link to my chart setups or any tips? I mean, I have a bunch of videos posted. You can go back on the live streams as well. See the setups that I take or don't take, but I would just go back and watch certain videos of mine on my channel that I've posted, because the bar by bar chart analysis, I like doing those, and I think that's a good way to learn as well, because it's basically just going over what I'm doing on the live stream right now, how I'm analyzing the chart in real time. Man, 99 bucks a piece for indicator. Interesting. Yeah, you can make a lot of money for sure. Man, but this was a nice short setup right here. Had to miss that trade. Damn. Perfect setup. Got a little too patient in that case. This wasn't filled, but it happens. Part of trading. The UK futures trader. What's the price action toolbar, Navo? But also those indicators, like a leg counting indicator, like I don't know if you really need those. If you're trading price action, it's more about paying attention to the context, because even if you see those two legs and have an indicator that tells you that, that's not what's gonna lead to you winning a trade or losing a trade. It's gonna come down to the context and you recognizing if you should even be going a trade in a certain direction. Like, I don't think the price action toolbar or something like any indicator like that is gonna make or break your trading. And as Grandpa Rogers says, patience. Of course, yeah. Of course. I'm patient. All right, peace out, DTW forex. Longhorn 789000. The green or red days, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know exactly. I'm just trying to build it up right now. I'm gonna come out with a video of the account size soon. But right now, just building it up. But you can go back on the live streams and see how many red days, green days. I've had maybe like 3 or 4 red days. Green days, I don't know exactly. I think I've been trading it for maybe like 12 trading days. It's really just a guess, though. I don't know exactly. Man, but missed that move. Missed this 12-point move, roughly. FZen, no, I don't think Mac ever trades live. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back soon. I'm go step away from the trading desk for a little bit, but I'll be back shortly. All right, interesting setup that might happen here. Could be a failure of a second entry short failure. So we have this leg working up, we have a break, new high, and it's a first entry long, second entry long failure. Also counting from the lows, first entry short, second entry short failure, and the trap might be forming right here. Okay, let's see if we can get a scalp out of this. The only thing is, it is very stacked, congested, but I think we might be pushing down. Okay, we need one more tick. There we go. Okay, so the scalp is made. See if we can keep going lower. One more tick would trap some longs right here. We might get our stop taken out though. I think if we push below this bar, we'll trap some people, take out some stops. Let's see. Alright, no runner. Yep, same here, Ryan. 5 ticks, no runner. But we might just be trying to get to the top side of the trend.
Hello, I'm a Medicare
Now I'm officially gonna take my little intermission break. But we'll see what happens. But I'll be back soon. Just gonna step away from the desk for a little bit. Alright, we back, we back. We back in business. Let's see if we can get a nice setup. We might have one right here. Failed second entry long. New high. One attempt to go higher. Another attempt to go higher. Let's see how this signal bar ends up printing. Let's see, let's see. No great signal bar. Gotta make a quick phone call. Always got people calling me in the morning, man. Got duties to fulfill. Alright, peace out, Hayes. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so just some choppiness right now. We could just be trying to make a second leg. So we basically had one leg up to the midline. Might be having a second leg up or something like this. Might make it all the way back to the top side of the trend as well. All right, so I was basically looking for a failed second entry short. We still might get it. Let's see if we trigger above this bar. Failed second entry short. I think we're working higher. We trigger above the bar. I'm gonna try to sneak in with a limit order. But there's just very little volume right now. Extra slow. You look at the tick counter at the bottom right. I mean, we're just crawling. Not many ticks happening. So it's around lunchtime on the East Coast, so that's probably why we're just getting that slow movement. Okay, we're filled. Patience always, Scarface. So let's see if we can keep going higher. Come on now. We are kind of near the highs. So one thing that's a little worrisome, but I think we're probably going higher. Come on now. And another thing on the second entries or failed second entries, usually I like to see some room between the close of the bar and the highs. Obviously this one was an engulfing bar, so I was going long right at the high of the move. So here we're having another pullback. Hopefully the bar can finish bullish and we keep going higher. $2.25 point risk. All right, we're one tick away from being stopped out. Hopefully we can reverse and then work higher, because I do like the trade. It's just maybe a little premature. So obviously we're in a downtrend, so it's risky to take longs, but it was a nice bullish signal bar, higher low. Failed second entry short. Let's see. Couple more seconds, and then we'll see the next bar start printing. Okay, let's see. Didn't get stopped out yet. But we basically need to break above this swing high. We just gotta sit and wait. Be patient, as Scarface is saying. Patience, patience. We're also at the midline of the downtrend. So we'll see if this trading range does come into play and we go back to the highs, because I think that's what we're in right now. I think we're trying to work to the top side of the trend channel. Went to the bottom side. Had this leg working down, break, new low. Nice push above the EMA, bullish signal bar. My gut tells me we're going higher. Let's see if we work higher. Come on now. Good guts. Come on. Let's gut it out. Oh, son. Let's gut it out. Let's gut it out. One more tick and we'll trap some shorts. But that's why we have the stop one tick below the signal bar. We basically, I mean, we did just go to that tick exactly. So luckily we had that stop one tick below the signal bar. We need one more tick, okay. Now we need, alright, there we go, nice, nice. I don't know if this will lead to any sort of runner. I mean, it's just very slow, very congested. But we'll see, anything could happen. I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride. It's honestly not a bad short to think about here. Not a bad short at all. If you're thinking of going short right here. We're at the highs of the range. We made a clear break, new high of the leg up. I might consider it. Scarface is still short. But it's a nice triple test at the level. See if we have a measured leg up. This is one leg. Two legs. We're basically right there. But it could be a measured leg from this swing low as well. So we'll analyze as we go. Constantly making adjustments. Constantly switching gears. That's how we do it. Okay, so we've officially broken the top side of the range. We might be working to the top side of the trend channel. That's my intuition. But we could definitely just still pull back, go back below the EMA. Yeah, we do have a leg up like this, another leg up. Measured move. So that's why, I mean, that's why we're having this congestion. Just because there's a lot of different conflicting patterns and we're stalling. Oh, some. You hoping it goes up further? Alright. We'll see what happens. Oh, so you're still in the runner, I see. So did you go long down here? Where did you enter? Like 41.52, somewhere around there? Okay. Nice, nice. I don't know, Osam. It could go back up to roughly like 41.60. I mean, who knows? We could reverse. We could reverse and go back all the way to the highs. Who knows? This might not even be a valid downtrend. We'll see. Let's see if we draw a wide term trading range. One sec. From the lows all the way up to the highs. Let's see where we're at. So we might come back all the way to 41.62. Let's see. Let's see if we go back to the midline of the day. Yeah, I know. So basically we have a two legs down. I mean, it depends how you want to draw it. Could just be like this. But now we got a range as well. So anything we have drawn is definitely valid. It's just trading what is more valid, what's more accurate. So even though we've been trading down all day, the bias in the short term is up because we're above the EMA, we're trading higher. We went to the bottom side of the downtrend. We had the two legs down. So yeah, if it's one leg like this, two legs, or really it's one leg down, we had to break a new low, and then another leg down, break new low. So we'll see. So there's a second entry short right here, about to print potentially. So if this is a double bottom, we went up, we had a first entry short, we're having another second entry. But we've had a significant move up. I'm gonna wait to see if we get a lower high, then I'll go short. But I think it's too premature to go short right now. A trend and a break then reverses is just to legs that's weakening because some guys are taking their profits there. A trend and a break then reverses is just, I don't know, rewrite that. Yeah, this downtrend, break, new low. Okay. So what are you saying? Yeah, obviously people taking profits. We're still in a downtrend, but I'm saying we're either working higher to the top of the trend and then working down. But in the near term, yeah, people are taking profits and switching gears. And yeah, it's the 2000 tick chart, Richard. Andrew, I mean, I'm not having any issues with rhythmic right now. Yeah, a little sketchy price action. But OSUM, yeah, I mean, trend lines obviously are just to give you an illustration and an idea of what's going on. But yeah, like you're saying, it's two legs down, clearly. So people are probably taking their profits. We're at the bottom side of the trend. We're maybe targeting the top side of the trend. This midline seems pretty valid. So yeah, all of these are just to give us an idea of what's going on. Maybe, LOL. What's what's maybe? OSUM. Well, what's your opinion about trend lines, that they help us see what's going on? Trend lines are real, but ranges are more important. Yeah, that's definitely just an opinion, but I think in times like these where we're just sideways, I'm definitely playing the range rules more than the downtrend. The only thing that I'm thinking about is we are yeah, I mean, I'm thinking more that we're at the top side of the trading range. So if we go back down, if this turns into a lower high, I'm going to look to go short. So I'm thinking more so about the range than the downtrend, definitely. But then again, because we've been in a downtrend, my bias is to go short. Like, it's more likely we're gonna keep going lower than we're just gonna reverse. So even though I said, okay, we maybe are trying to go to the top side of the trend, doesn't mean we have to go there right now. I'm playing the range rules, so we had leg up, break, another leg up. If we go back down, have a lower high here, I'm gonna look to go short. But yeah, like here also, it's more important to just focus on the range than the downtrend. So my short up here, it was playing range rules. We had a failed breakout, we had a lower high, bang. Here, same situation. Breakout, if we get a lower high, bang. Then we can go lower. Okay, let's see. Okay, we didn't, okay, we got filled. See if we can keep going lower. Market's definitely moving twos for sure. Okay, with this lower high might be reversing on us, might be a second entry long. We'll see. Okay, got stopped out. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But I've actually noticed from my own experiences that when we don't get filled right away, so in this case we went exactly 5 ticks from where I entered. We had already made 1.25 points, so we already went 5 ticks without having a trigger behind the signal bar. So with my rules, I usually actually stay out of those trades. If I don't get filled and it already makes 5 ticks, I usually stay out. So I should have stayed out of that trade, just because a lot of times I've found that they don't end up working out. So something to keep in mind. But now we might be getting a failed second entry long. So we got stopped out by 1 tick, unfortunately. Now we're working lower. See if we get a trigger below the bar. And no trigger. Yeah, Richard, I mean, just about being patient, waiting for those setups, but sometimes all you need to do is squeak by. Sometimes that's all you need. Damn, your first full week of trading in 4 years, Richard? Damn. You're dedicated. Alright. The stream might be coming to a close right now. 3.5 hours. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Thanks for everybody watching, everyone tuning in. Let's go, baby. 3-1 today. The last trade only, I mean, it followed my rules, other than I usually do not take trades that travel 5 ticks. I still entered it after it went 5 ticks, got trapped, but keep that in mind. Watch out for trades that go 5 ticks and come back and enter and then flip on you. That happens a lot of the time. So I'll see you all in the morning tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to use the Apex Trader funding code, 90% off right now. Peace. Peace, FZen. See you later. Alright, have a good one.